Looking down upon the Tower Bridge spanning the Sacramento River here in the capital of California. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin, Devin Booker continues to elevate his play every year. He said, it's just putting in hard work. I take this game very seriously. I love the game of basketball. I don't count myself out. No matter what the score is, who we're playing, I'm going full tilt. Kevin, back to you.
A special talent indeed. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. You look at Halliburton, not in the top 5 currently, but he's amidst some terrific talent nonetheless, and there's still plenty of time for him.
And he's enjoyed a very solid start to his rookie campaign. Things have gone pretty well for him thus far.
Not impressed by his contributions. A few of the other rookies are getting a lot more attention, but this guy's playing a valuable role for them already.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jay Crowder out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. And for Sacramento, Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Barnes and Bagley the duo with the forwards. And it's Whiteside in at the 5. And it's the Kings to start out. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
Kevin, it's always a great feeling to come out strong, but it is hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, you know, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
Why is consistency so hard?
You know, because you're not playing against yourself, and we're human. And Kevin, as great as you are as a broadcaster, you probably have had some days where you didn't feel as good as you did other days, and that's no different for a guy competing at this level.
My friend, that's every day. Every day you don't feel good about it. But you grind, right? You just try to keep grinding.
Got to do it.
Sacramento with the ball. Hield finds Bagley. The kick out to Barnes. To Bagley. Shoots over Crowder. And it's Bagley. That time on the assist by Barnes.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, that was a rough outing. They did a few good things, but the inconsistencies caught up to them in that one.
To be perfectly frank with you, I'm surprised it was as close as it was. I thought they were outclassed all night.
Now here's Barnes after the miss from Buddy Hield. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, whoa!
Look out.
I mean, that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
Now here's Booker. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. And the layup is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Fox. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. The pass to Fox. Passes it to Hield. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Whiteside kicks to Bagley. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Barnes outside. Pass to Hield. Back to Barnes. And the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Here's Paul. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here
early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Here's Fox following the basket by Chris Paul. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good, Fox. Fox hits them both. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
Yeah, and they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's elite length and explosiveness. Harrison Barnes attacks the rim, leaves no doubt.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. First quarter play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Booker outside. 6 to shoot. Basket good.
Well, that should surprise no one. Devin Booker so good in the mid-range.
The Kings trailing.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Healed against Booker. Looks for Paul. Hits it to him. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooter. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Booker the bounce pass. Paul against Fox. Paul kicks to Bridges. And we know the story. Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun. Getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Here's Fox. He's coming off a 16-point game against Boston. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. 5th best, the Kings.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
First free throw is good. And the Suns making a change here. Galloway's checked in. Fox hits them both. The Suns have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. Here's Galloway. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Pass to Ayton. Three-pointer on the way. He doesn't hit that one. And the Kings going the other way now.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Wild pass to Bagley. Crowder with the steal. Booker with it. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower. Crowder kicks to Booker. In the corner, it's Galloway. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
And right there you see Devin Booker's feel for the game. This guy knows exactly when to give it up.
Now Fox. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Bagley, no good. Phoenix leading by 5. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Barnes. No good from Booker. And it's Hield off the drive. Goes back up. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And a chance to check out the numbers for De'Aaron Fox. Averaging 21 points per game, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there, and that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
That one is off. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star
No
last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Now here's Booker. Yep, it counts. The Kings trail by 6. Now here is Halliburton. He feeds it to Fox. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Šarić. And Parker with the block.
Wow, Jabari Parker, not known as a shot blocker, but twice on the pipes.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And here's Booker. 6 points for him. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 4. The pass to Halliburton. Now Fox. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
Corey Joseph's checked in for the Kings. Suns leading by 4.
Come get it.
Booker in the post. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, Devin Booker, shiftiness, gets himself into the paint, so aggressive, and it pays off.
The Suns shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good, Booker.
Well, Devin Booker has proven to be a capable shooter from every spot on the floor, including the free throw line. This guy has become a must-watch.
He's perfect from the line this time.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Halliburton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Elitsa finds Holmes. Over Kaminsky. Holmes can't get it to go in.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Back to Galloway. Passes to Kaminsky. Johnson outside. Lets the three fly. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Suns lead by 9.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now, here is Halliburton. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Now, we get a chance to check out some stats for Hassan Whiteside.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. Suns leading by 7. Here's Galloway. Feeds it to Sharch. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist.
Yeah, great look there. Credit Galloway with the vision to spot the open man.
Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And Dario Saric, the homie, as he was known in Philly, a Croatian finesse forward for this team.
You know what I love about Dario is here's a big man who could space the floor with his shooting. He can balance that with an ability to make plays off the dribble. He's a really sneaky cutter and a very opportunistic rebounder. I mean, this is a big man who will contribute in a lot of different areas.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Sharch. Got it. Good job in the low post. Saric has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, what determination from Dario Saric. So good at being aggressive around the rim.
Pass to Parker. Parker double teamed. 6 on the shot clock. And yes, it's good.
Well, this was another shot that Corey Joseph has developed. I'll tell you, get the catch and shoot game going. Look out.
There's 1:26 left here in the opening quarter. Booker the pass to Johnson. Kaminsky with the ball. He kicks it to Booker. Shot clock at 5. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Bielitsa. Over Saric. Some solid defense from Saric.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Now, here is Halliburton. He right on him.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Galloway. On the wing, Booker, guarded by Holmes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, crafty, that seems to be the word most applied to Booker. Able to get the defense to overreact.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. Free throw good, Booker. Smith checked in for Dario Saric. And so he makes both from the line. Sacramento with the ball. 9-point game. Johnson against Parker.
Let's remember, Jabari Parker was the #2 overall pick in 2014. It's just been problematic for him that he's had to fight his way through multiple injuries.
The Kings have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. That's good from Parker. And Parker drops them both. One second left. He can't hit that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns ahead, up 7. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. When it comes to the art of providing leadership, CP3 had this to say.
The guys on the team already tell me I talk too much a lot. You know, I'm constantly talking on the court. I'm a communicator, and I feel like it's hard to go wrong when you're communicating.
Well said. He does a great job of keeping everyone involved and on the same page.
And Kevin, he practices what he preaches. He plays the right way and motivates his teammates to do the same.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
They've got Bielitsa. Corey Joseph is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Jabari Parker. And it's Holmes in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Paul can't get it to go.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Kaminsky. The Kings getting the bucket. Dishes to Galloway. 6 to shoot. Back to Kaminsky. Johnson wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got 6.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's tightly guarded. Now the pass to Bielitsa. Over Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Passes it to Paul. Carries it from about 10 feet away. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Paul can be consistent from that part of the floor. Defenses should know you can't allow his mid-range game to start cooking.
Now, here is Halliburton. 8 points for him. Back to Joseph. It's Bielitsa. Bagley trying to free himself up. Bielitsa misses. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That is his first foul of the game. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Bielitsa. And for the Suns, Ayton, he's checked in for Kaminsky. And it's Crowder in for Johnson. Smith outside. Suns moving the ball around. Ayton dishes to Paul. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Sacramento making some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Jabari Parker. Buddy Hield comes in for Halliburton. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Joseph. Fox deciding where to go with it. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Bagley. And the bank shot is good. Bagley's got his second basket of the night.
And he's just an attacking player. A guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
Paul with the ball. He's coming off a 19-point game against Boston.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist total show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Kings on D, trailing by 4, and the shot is good. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Whiteside. On the wing, Hield. Here's Bagley. He can't get that one. Smith with some nice D. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
The Kings trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hield attacking. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Free throw drops for Hield. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Now, here's Ayton. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Paul can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 3. Shot by Hield, nobody around. He nails it, and we're tied up. Hield's got 6 here in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Bridges kicks to Crowder. Now Ayton. Back to Crowder, and stolen by Whiteside. And another fast break for Sacramento. Here's Bagley. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
And here is Paul. He has 6. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Smith, the pass to Ayton, and finally they hit one. Ayton's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Sacramento.
Now, here's Fox. 7 points in the game. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fox has got the lead up to 2 now for Sacramento.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Pass to Crowder. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And here are the Kings now. Here's Fox. He's got 9 to the middle. They kick out to Hield. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Suns trail by 3. Paul passes to Smith. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Hield. Good, nice job down low. Hield's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Smith against Bagley. Back to Paul. Here's Ayton, and Whiteside sends it back. Fox kicks to Hield. Inside. The kick out to Fox. Oh, Hield in position. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
And you look at Bagley, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Suns trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
The Kings making a switch here. Holmes checked in. Phoenix also making some changes. Sharch is checked in for Smith. Devin Booker comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Chris Paul. There's Galloway. Fox with the steal. And it's Fox with the jam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. 9-point game. Trying to end the drought. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
Well, the strong drive by D. Book just forces the defender's hand right there. You give this guy an opening and he will attack it.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The first one falls. Some changes for Phoenix. Kaminsky is checked in for Ayton. And it's Johnson in for Crowder. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Sacramento leading by 7. Fox passes to Holmes. Barnes outside. Puts up a 3. That shot no good. Great D that time from Johnson. Galloway dishes to Kaminsky. Can't hit that one. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Booker against Hield. And Holmes throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Suns trail by 9. Galloway, the pass to Sharch. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Kaminsky finds Sharch. Bagley with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And the dunk by Barnes.
Don't you love the pace? Because Barnes going end to end, so hard to deal with defensively.
Here's Booker. He's got 14. Right wing. A shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. And the Suns miss again. Kings leading now by 11. In the corner, it's Hield. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Hield's got 13 points in just this quarter. Here's Galloway. Booker outside. Just 5 to shoot. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of the game. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Now here's Hield. 13 points in the game. To the inside. Bagley trying to free himself up. And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Fox.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Suns trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Galloway taking his time here. Out to Saric. All alone. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Bagley's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, this guy is an explosive offensive talent. When Devin Booker's cooking, my goodness.
Now, here's Fox. He's guarded closely. Hield outside. And then Hield with the dunk.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
To the paint, here's Booker.
Oh.
You got to be kidding. Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Hield against Booker. Hield with it. You saw him with 10 points last game. Outside, Fox. 3 seconds left, and it's Fox with the jam.
And Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for Sacramento, going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still 1 half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Buddy Hield. He ended up with 17 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
Great start for Buddy Hield. The man from the Bahamas is getting it done. A truly elite stroke from outside. Also been working on other aspects of his game, and it's paying off.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the court for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Ayton is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the point.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Here's Barnes. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Outside, Fox. Here's Hield. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Ayton. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Over Fox. And it's denied by Fox. And they're moving it up. Loud pass to Bagley. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
The great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
Hield against Booker. The offensive rebound. Ayton.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Suns have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, the #1 pick in the 2018 NBA draft, DeAndre Ayton, is going to be a feared big man for years to come.
So he gets them both. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Fox against Paul. Now, here's Fox. He's covered closely. Here's Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Well, that's called exhibiting power and quickness in the painted area. Barnes does a really good job drawing contact there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of four men playing a lot of post up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
The 7th overall selection back in 2012, Barnes was taken 1 pick after Dame Lillard, 2 picks before Andre Drummond. Incredible draft class.
Now here's Paul. He has 6. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Paul's got 8.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Paul against Fox. Three-pointer Hield. No good on the shot, and Phoenix will come the other way. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Here's Booker. Kicks it to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Fox against Booker. And the jam by Whiteside.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Suns trail by 15. Outside Crowder. Fox against Paul. Fires for three. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Well, Chris Paul is such a hard guard. You've got to contest the three because of his ability to drive. Like, what do you do if you're a defender? You are in a problematic situation.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Bielitsa, he checks in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Harrison Barnes. Halliburton's checked in for Hield, and Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Back to Joseph. Parker outside, and the pass to Bielitsa. Kings moving the ball around. Shot from the low block. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got 6.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
And Booker kicks to Paul. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now, here is Halliburton. 8 points for him. Joseph looking over the floor. Back to Bielitsa. It's hauled in by the Suns. Crowder's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The Kings getting the bucket. Paul right side. It's stolen. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. It's Bielitsa. Bridges with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 6 points for him.
I'll tell you this, Jay Crowder is one tough cookie. This guy won't be deterred by the defense.
Now, here is Halliburton, defended by Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And let's look now at the group of young players that have been locked in from the charity stripe. Your leading rookie free throw shooters of the past month. You look at Halliburton, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
He has been locked in at the line, taking complete advantage whenever he's got an opportunity to put points on the board.
That's good from Halliburton. Smith checked in for Phoenix. Both shots good from the stripe.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Booker looking around. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, this guy's operating like a 10-year vet. Booker making all the right decisions almost immediately.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. First free throw is good. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Fox comes in for Corey Joseph. Saric is checked in for the Suns. Langston Galloway comes in for Chris Paul. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's Galloway. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Booker outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick and roll play, figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
Here's Galloway. Sacramento making their last shot. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Booker outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Halliburton. No good from Booker. Sacramento leading by 16. Passes it to Halliburton. And it's Bjelica with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
So for the Suns, Frank Kaminsky comes in for Ayton, and it's Johnson in for Smith. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Booker outside. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
How about the ability to adjust and finish in different situations? Devin Booker, elite as a scorer.
Now Fox. 15 points in the game. Here's Holmes. Out to Parker. Another shot. Rebound by the Suns.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And here's Halliburton. 12 points for him. Down low. And Halliburton slams it in.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Suns trail by 16. Booker outside. Pass to Saric. Now here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Here's Galloway. Kaminsky kicks to Saric. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. And it's 6 points for Dario Saric.
Well, because of his size and length, Dario Saric so comfortable on the interior.
Outside Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And here are the Suns now. After the Kings pick up 2. Pass to Booker. Holmes with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Fox passes to Bjelica. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Bjelica's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Booker. 26 points for him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Booker's got 28.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Halliburton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. He's off on the first. A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other, but ultimately nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
There's Galloway. Rebounded by Holmes. Halliburton passes to Bielitsa. And it's off from 3-point range.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. Bagley, he's checked in for the Kings. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Sacramento. They've had a very slow start to the season so far. Down in the bottom half of the conference. And, of course, there's the Suns, 3 games behind.
And seeing where the Suns are, they've been stuck in a rut the entire season. We talk about teams maximizing their potential. Well, the opposite's been the case with this group.
I think for them, it's obviously been very disappointing. And I get the sense it's starting to weigh on them night in and night out.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. Free throw good, Booker. And some changes here for the Kings. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Bielitsa. And Hield subbed in for Halliburton. Both free throws good from Booker.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Now Fox. He's got 17. To the middle. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Fox. Fox has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it's Galloway with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Johnson outside. Now here's Kaminsky, guarded by Holmes. Kaminsky dishes to Galloway. It's Saric, top of the key. Drills the three-pointer. Saric has got 9.
Well, zero hesitation on that catch and shoot. Dario, not shy, playing confidently. Nicely done.
They double him with Saric. Hield the pass to Bagley. And here's Barnes for 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Booker. 30 points in the game. It's hauled in by the Kings. Bagley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. First free throw is good, and Phoenix making a change here. Bridges checks in. Both free throws good from Hield. Suns trail by 19. And here's Booker. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower. Kaminsky finds Johnson. Back to Kaminsky. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Kaminsky's got his first points in this one.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Fox passes to Barnes. Here's Hield. Takes a three. No good. This number 7, he's made 8 from the field.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Johnson's shot is off. Sacramento leading by 17. Loud pass to Bagley. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Booker left side. And so it's Sacramento taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Sacramento. Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Holmes in at the 5 spot. So it's Sacramento. Bagley kicks to Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. Suns trail by 19. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Off target from outside. The Kings shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Paul dishes to Johnson. Crowder, the pass to Kaminsky. Makes it off the glass.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Bagley finds Barnes. The second chance effort rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
Johnson surveying the floor. From past the arc. Barnes grabs the miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And finished off by Bagley.
And you can tell Bagley knows his strengths on offense and does a great job playing to them.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Paul, and he banks in the layup. Paul's got 9 points here in the second half.
He plays with such an aggressive attitude. Even a sliver of daylight gets him to the rim.
Healed outside. To the left side wing. Here's Holmes, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Here's Bridges. After the basket by Rashawn Holmes. Ball against Fox. And it's Paul missing. Kings leading now by 21. The drive by Barnes.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Crowder from outside. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Healed, can't hit. Suns trail by 21. Here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Johnson. Second shot opportunity. Kept alive. Here's Kaminsky. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Whiteside's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And Phoenix also making a switch. Ayton, he's checked in for Johnson. Sacramento leading by 18. Now here's Fox. And there's the pass to Bagley. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
You know, Doris, we saw the All-Star game playing to a target score down the stretch. And some think in years to come, the NBA may adopt it for the overtime periods. What do you think?
Well, I'll tell you this, Kevin. That All-Star game, I was absolutely riveted to my television. The action was compelling. The defense was compelling. I can't say I've ever experienced that in an All-Star game. I think it's something you have to take a hard look at.
That's good from Bagley.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Now here's Paul. Fires from the line. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Barnes with it. Bridges covering.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Paul, following the basket by Buddy Hield. Fox with the steal. To the inside, unhindered, going all the way.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Paul after the Kings pick up 2. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, you think over the course of Chris Paul's career, he will have had a 10-year stretch where he was the best point guard in the league. But perhaps the value of his leadership qualities will be the thing he's most remembered for. Competitive spirit, pushing his team to the next level. What a career.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Carter in for Crowder. Now here is Carter. Clock at 6. And the wide open shot from Paul. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Paul's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, Chris Paul is an elite shooter. The efficiency is there, especially in the catch and shoot game.
Here is Jeffries. Doesn't go for him. Smith with some nice D. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Paul kicks to Moore. Pass to Carter. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 14 feet away. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a quick look at how the Suns' schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And the first one drops. You hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you are involved in more facets of the game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That's his first foul. Here's Saric. Kings on D. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
Fox with it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns, trailing by 19. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Now Fox. Parker outside, and Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 21 in the game.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Suns trail by 19. And here's Booker. There's the dish to Paul. Down low, Saric, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. For Sacramento, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Now, here's Halliburton, defended by Booker. And the rejection by Ayton. Here's Saric. Goes back up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Sacramento making some changes. Harrison Barnes comes in for Jabari Parker. And it's Buddy Hield in for Halliburton. And for the Suns, Crowder comes in for Smith. And it's Bridges in for Saric. Free throw drops for Ayton.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Pass to Whiteside. He kicks to Fox. And here's Barnes for 3. Drops in the tray. Barnes has got 10 points in just the second half.
The improvement in Barnes' deep range just helps his offense space the floor.
Suns trail by 17. Pass to Booker. Ring shot on the way. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Barnes passes to Bielitsa. Back to Barnes. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. Now here's Hield. He dishes it to Fox. Steps back and fires. Hield can't hit. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Booker, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. Kings leading now by 13. The pass to Whiteside. Poked away and stolen by Ayton. Here's Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Fox is doubled. Hield kicks to Whiteside. Good ball movement here by the Kings. No good that time. Paul with the defensive effort. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Bridges, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And for Sacramento, their shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Here's Fox. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Fox has got 23 points.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Booker against Hield. Booker the pass to Ayton. It's good.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Hield. Outside, Fox. Passes it to Bielitsa. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Inside, Crowder. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. And it's 8 points for Jay Crowder. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're leading by 9. There's 1:34 left in the 4th quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Chris Paul.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Here's Booker, and it's blocked. Ayton against Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Sacramento.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for De'Aaron Fox.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Free throw good, Booker. There's a minute left in the game. Fox with it. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Bridges with the board. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Well, we all know this young man came out of college highly decorated, having won 2 national championships. And in the NBA, Mikal Bridges has shown those were not flukes. This guy's got big-time talent.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Now, here's Whiteside. And the rejection by Eaton. Now Barnes. 5 to shoot. Here's Fox. No good with the triple. 23 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Bridges. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Barnes. And an intentional foul right there. And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called. The Suns, they're behind by 8. 9 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Nine seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
So the Kings win it. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, looks like you're getting back in stride, and you have certainly had adversity with the knee injuries the last few years. How have you been able to battle through them?
It's been tough, to tell you the truth, but, you know, the race is not won to the swift, but the one to endure, so I'm trying to keep that motive.
You have certainly endured and thrived, Jabari. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.